Hi, my name is Sister Stephanie Schmidt, and I'm the director of the House of Healing, which is a small grassroots nonprofit organization in Erie. A lot of people don't know a lot about us. We were founded back in 1998, and really we were the result of the vision of a judge, the late Judge George Levin. He was concerned that more and more women were coming before him in the courtroom. And he knew that whenever he sentenced a woman to prison, she would be separated from her children, so her children also would suffer. And as a compassionate man, he was concerned about that. He wanted an alternative for these women. So he called together some of his friends in the community, and we talked, we met, we researched, we studied, and finally we incorporated, became a board, and bought a house down on West 7th Street, where we started a program for women involved in the criminal justice system. We're now celebrating our 10th anniversary, and we're happy to say that we've been able to welcome over 150 families into our house through these years. And I think it's important to know a little bit more about the population we work with. Our mission is specifically geared to women in the criminal justice system. These are women who in some way have gotten caught up in crime. They're nonviolent crimes. Usually they've been sent to the local Erie County prison, and they're in need of help if they're going to restart their lives. In talking to these women, I think most people don't understand that although they are criminals, in quote, first these women were victims. Practically every woman I interview in the prison, when she starts telling me her story, it will spill out somewhere along the way that as a child, she was sexually abused in her own home. You know, that place where we're supposed to feel comfortable and safe and secure, the home where we're supposed to get our self-esteem and affirmation. That's the very place where these women suffered abuse. Sometimes from a boyfriend, a parent, a brother, a babysitter. But what happens is that after the abuse, these children didn't know what to do with it. If they told their moms, sometimes they weren't believed. Other times they were told, well, you just have to shut up and live with it because he's paying the bills right now. So where do you go with all of the shame and the guilt and the ugly feelings that come with that victimization? The easy place to take care of that pain is drugs. So most of our women, when they were teenagers, maybe 11, 12, 13, did get introduced to the life of drugs. And once they were using the drugs to numb the pain, they then had a problem called addiction. And when you get addicted to something, you need money. And that's where the crime came into the play here. The crimes they commit generally are things like retail theft, selling drugs, false prescriptions, forgery, sometimes even prostitution, because they've lost everything in their lives and they have nothing left to sell but their very body. And that's how low it can take them. They hit rock bottom. So really, I think it's important to understand that these women that come to our house have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations on their own. Nobody sets out to be a drug addict. No one sets out to be a criminal. It happened along the way. And the women who come to our house usually are coming from prison, they're paroled, and they commit to live with us for 6 to 12 months. When they come here, we ask them to really focus on a holistic rehabilitation program. That means they have a daily schedule. They get up at 6:30. They go out. They look for a job after the first month here. They generally get a first shift job to start working, saving some money. They have come home. They have chores at the house. They take turns cooking dinner. We have classes on site 3 nights a week. Classes in parenting, money management, nutrition, health, self-esteem, communication, basic life skills. If they're involved in a recovery program, they have to attend at least 3 drug and alcohol meetings a week. And then after that, they have evening chores before they go to bed. So it's a very full day here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to work with the women and give them the opportunity to learn some of the basic life skills that they never received as children themselves. You know, it's very hard to give something you've never received. And for many of these women, they were never mothered, nurtured, parented. And here they are with their own children, and they don't know how to pass that nurturing love along. So part of what we do here at the House of Healing is we role model. We show them how to care about children. We show them how to care about themselves. We try to boost their self-esteem and teach them simple things. A mother coming here might think it's very ordinary to hand her child a bag of chips for breakfast in the morning, because that's what she's used to. So to take a simple example like that and work to show them, no, it's important to start the day with something nutritious. Lots of little things, even things like setting an alarm clock. Many of these women have never had to get up at the same hour every day, so they don't know how to work an alarm clock. So there's a lot of just simple, basic living that we take care of here at the House of Healing. The whole thrust of our program is to work with the moms to reunite them with their children. So when a mom is released from prison and comes here, if her children have been placed in foster care or if they've been placed with another relative, they would be invited to come and live here with her. And then we would work on rebuilding the family unit.